All right, so apparently it's National Picnic Week, which I didn't even know existed, but now I do. I think it would be remiss of me not to do something to, you know, to mark the occasion. So today we're going to a place called Quick Snack Cafe to pick up their infamous giant family picnic box. Just gotta hope we get there before Yogi Bear, you know what he's like, and swiping picnic baskets. Alright, so we got the picnic box. I'm letting Mrs. Beard drive home now, just like the old days, and she just kind of came out with quite the revelation. Before we left, we got a package, so you know it was addressed to Lindsay. So I said, "Oh, what's this?" And she said it's a shiwi. So I'm like, "What's a shiwi?" Is it like I don't know, like a new video game console or something? But apparently no. What is a shiwi, darling?
So a shiwi is a device that allows a woman to wee outside in public like a man.
You're way too enthusiastic. But why now though? I mean, like you've been on this earth 30 years. Why now do you want to pee like a man? All right. Are you ready for the big reveal?
You're ready for this?
It's always something with you. This looks incredible on their Facebook page. So I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint. You ready? Wow, that looks. How much better does that look than the mixed grill box or whatever the heck it was? Now, this is my kind of grub. All right, let's kick this off. This is my kind of lunchbox. I used to love picnics when I was a kid. As you can probably tell from my skin tone, I kind of grew out of it with age. I'm kind of an indoorsy type now. I know I need to work on my tan, but we're gonna have an indoor picnic today. This thing is from a place called the Quick Snack Cafe, which is actually in my hometown of Leeds. I've never heard of it, but apparently it's pretty famous. And given some of the stuff they had on display there, I can see why. And I think this is like their most popular item, especially come summertime. This is what they call, I think it's the picnic, it's a Sunday afternoon picnic box or something like that. It costs 30 quid and it's supposed to serve a family. You get sausage rolls, wraps, all kinds of British sandwiches, muffins, cupcakes, Scotch eggs, quiche, scones, fruit, the works. So yeah, I'll try and throw up a calorie count on screen, but without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood. And this is how you celebrate National Picnic Week, apparently. Who's gonna? That was a good one. Somebody just started cutting their grass. Typical. Right, we got the timer going. You guessed it, just for fun. Probably like a minute has counted down already. But let's get stuck in. Go with the sandwiches first. What's up, Beard Army? A very warm welcome back to yet another episode of, you guessed it, the Chronicles of Beard. And look at this. This is, how good does this look? It really makes a change opening this box and not seeing just a bunch of food staring back at me, which is different shades of beige and brown. There's at least a little bit of colour here. And I gotta say a big thanks to a subscriber. What was the kid's name? I'm not the most professional. I'm checking now. Matty Griffiths, who is a subscriber that told me about this. And it's not common that just one person tells me about something. So thanks, Matty. Really appreciate it.
This is such a great idea. You get all kinds of sandwiches with this. Beef and onion, ham and tomato. I think this is like a chicken mayonnaise salad.
Alright, a chicken Caesar salad, as anyone with even a basic knowledge of food would tell you. This must be my job, you know. I really should get my stuff together. But yeah, we started with the sandwiches, of which there were many different types.
These next ones, you gotta have these on any self-respecting picnic. Cheese and pickle.
Yeah, come on, you know, nothing says British summertime like sitting in a field eating brown goo.
I don't think I've ever had these in a non-picnic scenario.
Picnic scenario? I'm making myself out to be some weird kind of picnic fetishist. I've probably only been on like 8 or something, I swear.
This might even be real Branston pickle too. Normally with something like this, you would expect an own brand pickle, but I think this is the good stuff.
What's wrong with me? I'm getting excited about branded pickle. I think I didn't expect it really from the shot from the outside. I don't mean to be, what's the word, insensitive. It did not look like the finest establishment. So I think I was just surprised that the quality of food was really good.
Egg mayonnaise. Mrs. Beard's gonna go nowhere near me for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's funny because it's true. Whatever, it's too hot to get jiggy right now anyway. I'll take the egg mayo sandwiches. Anyway, the sandwiches were great. Ham and tomato, chicken Caesar, egg and cucumber. A real who's who of English afternoon tea classics.
Well, the sandwiches were lovely. We've got some tuna rolls now.
No, let me stop you there. It's not sushi. Those are tuna wraps. I mean, tuna rolls would have been nice. But yeah, these are just like miniature tuna mayo with cucumber wrap things, I think.
Right, now what next? I know everyone that watches this channel pretty much is a fan of the sausage roll. Because about, I don't know, like 200 people last week sent me a link to Britain's biggest sausage roll. Sadly, it's not Britain's biggest sausage roll. That exists, that's in, I think, Wandsworth. So as soon as I can get on the road again, I'll go do that one. And the one that Piers Morgan had a picture with, that's not the biggest one. It was still pretty big though. So thanks for tagging me in it. I'm not being ungrateful.
Yeah, I promise. A lot of people sent me that picture of Britain's biggest sausage next to a giant sausage roll. Oh, that's a dad joke if ever I've heard one. But yeah, that sausage roll, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there was this viral kind of giant sausage roll circulating a few days ago. Yeah, I will get around to something like that, I'm sure.
Next, I reckon, everyone loves a Scotch egg, don't they? What's not to love? A hard-boiled egg and some sausage meat. Whenever I eat a Scotch egg, I think, like, who came up with this idea to put a hard-boiled egg inside sausage meat? It works though, I'm glad they did.
That's not just me, right? That is a conundrum. Who was the first person to cover an egg in sausage meat?
You know, the first professional eating contest I ever did, before I joined Major League Eating, you know, with Stoney and Chestnut, etc., was I did this thing called the Battle of Big Eaters, which is a Japanese contest, but it's on TV. I had to go down to London. On the Thames, they had this table set up, and we had to eat Scotch eggs, right? And I'm not joking, they were the size of a fist. Seriously. When I actually got to the contest, it was like a team thing. The British team did terrible. I was awful back then, but I qualified and got there, but the Scotch eggs, my God, I didn't even know they made them that big. Quiche next.
Kind of started rambling there. There's my life story. No, I'm joking, but Battle of Big Eaters, that was a long time ago. Comment down below if you remember that. That was, oh man, I feel old. Quiche next. I should really make a giant quiche, I think.
Just want to say hello.
Is that guy still cutting his grass? So just go up to his fence and say, "Don't you know who I am?" I'm joking, don't do that.
Don't you know who I am?
I'm just finishing off the fruit now, because my mum used to always say when I was a kid, you can't have your dessert, you can't have your pudding until you finish, you know, the stuff that's good for you. Yeah, the strawberries are gone. I've eaten those. I've got to say, I'm fully on board with the kind of dessert to savoury stuff ratio in this box. They've just nailed that.
How were the sarnies and the wraps?
Sarnies.
How were the sarnies?
The sandwiches were nice.
How were the sandwiches, darling?
She's auditioning for Miss Yorkshire this year at some point, I'm sure of it. Yeah, they were delicious. Right, we've got some scones down here. I don't know if there's any point in cutting these really. They're pretty small. Let's get the cream on there. People always go mad at me because I do it wrong. I think you're supposed to put the jam on first, then the cream after, and I do it the wrong way. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing it wrong.
No, I take it back. I take it back. Don't put it in the comments. Enough people will do that anyway. It's all going the same place, whether it's cream first, jam first. Who cares, right? It tasted good.
Again, I gotta say those scones weren't yummy. Ooh, there's a little bit of Nutella on the bottom there. 20 minutes. Let's do the whatever these things are. Some kind of colourful cream cake. Oh, they're full of buttercream. I used to love that when I was a kid too.
I know people play a drinking game where they take a shot every time I say the word delicious. In this, you could do it on this video with just taking a shot every time I say I like this when I was a kid. But I mean, buttercream is amazing.
Buttercream is the best. I think I could put it on anything.
Keep going. This is like, I'm gonna call this video an ode to buttercream. Anyway, it was delicious. I hope you enjoyed the video as always, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I know I probably shouldn't, but I really hate to see calories go to waste. So. That's what I call a picnic. That took quite a long time. I think mostly because I was enjoying it though. I'm rolling up on almost 1 million subscribers now, so I think I've kind of earned it, right? That was incredible though, I've got to say it. I can't fault one part of it. If you're really into, you know, kind of British style afternoon tea, then you'll love this. And you probably won't want to share it either. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you at the next one. You gonna show me how the shiwi works then? You can give me a demo?
Show you now.
I don't think I want to see actually.